Hi guys, today we are going to clean up this old HPV Superbike. It's one of the most unique bikes ever created by Hutch. And after a while, we'll give it a little bit of a ride. Some parts of this bike I have to keep nice and dry because there's a paper sticker that can't be replaced on this bike. So it has to just kind of be wiped around. It took about 20 minutes just to get air in these tires because I had to take in literally pull the covers off just to get air inside the tires because it's just like that. So this is a bike I had restored about 5 or 6 years ago. And after I restored it, we took it to a bike show. And before that bike show, this thing had a hard fall because I trusted this Chinese kickstand and ended up crashing onto the ground. But that's okay, because everything can be fixed. And as this thing degrades and stuff, we always rebuild it back with fiberglass. And so it really keeps becoming a better version of itself all the time. Kind of just satisfying cleaning up something like this. We hope to bring this to Schmoopy's Vintage Bicycle Show later on this year. There's a few little cracks in this thing, and that's from that nasty fall that this thing had, but you know what? It's better than even what it was when we started restoration. And we will restore this thing back to mint condition again. But right now, we just trying to keep it maintained and keep it in good condition. Hoping to give a ride video of this thing a little later on today. That would be so cool. So the bike that this bike is designed after, the original one went 139 behind a race car drafting it, and this bike here, I'm sure the original one had like a 104 tooth or bigger, and this particular one here, I've had it to 55 miles an hour drafting behind a dump truck, but I ain't never doing that again because I'm not as near good shape as I was then. But it was fun when we did it. This entire tailpiece here I recreated out of fiberglass. This is my favorite go-to product right here. LA is totally awesome. Super strong. And I'm going to use some special bleaching agent on those hand grips and on that chain ring, because it is really just nasty. Let that sit on there for a little bit. Should make a difference. Let those sit for a little bit. This seat, all the original pieces of this bike that that could go through a lot of wear and then degrade the value of this bike, such as the seat, the brake pads, and the original tires, I've taken them off of this bike just so I can preserve those, and I put on cheaper ones. And as you can see here, I've recreated the old hutch on the seat here. This is just a cheap seat here. Recreated that just to kind of keep going with what we got. I have actually rode this bike in races before, like road bike races, and it is extremely heavy for that. It's not for that application, it's just for high speed purposes. But I've ridden it like 60 miles at a time, and it's I was a lot stronger then. It's amazing how you weaken with age and stuff. That's why I love motorized bikes more than anything else. But these things bring me happy, and if I had my way, I would totally put an engine on this bike. But it's worth so much that I can't do it. So I'm just going to preserve it and just keep it nice. This bike has been sitting for about 2 or 3 years. Yeah, well, about 3 years since we've restored it. Very satisfying cleaning up an old bike. This stuff right here is really the bomb. Been using it for years, and I used it for years doing carpet cleaning. It really gets carpets really nice. The stains. Well, that's coming out pretty good. Oh, that Chinese kickstand. Oh, they always get me. Okay, better. You just see that fill. All right, now time to really get them tires. Strong stuff. Oh yeah, this is my brush. I love it. It's really strong. Making sure I keep that paper sticker dry back in there. Probably gonna put a little clear coat over it. Well, these are a lot better, a little bit. right, let's tune it up. So this is a 68 tooth chain ring. It is a monster. Feels like that cog is dragging. It hasn't been exercised in a while. See how these gears be working. All right, I'm gonna finish this up and we will take this thing for a ride here soon.